trying to reconnect right now for me. Dude. You gotta be crapping me. Cox. Huh? Internet service providers cannot fucking... Ah. Yeah, everything's looking fine. Why are we still struggling on OBS? Alright. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Darn. Frick, I didn't know I muted this one. This scene. Oh, boy. But yeah. Yeah, entire internet shit itself. I mean, we are under a thunderstorm watch right now, so that could be the issue. Man, you shave. Oh, lucky. All right, we're back. Sharipa. All right. Back to accepting the quest. The ranger agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. If any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Good luck. I should get back to the meeting with the Elder Seeds here. Yep. Let her know, of course. Right. Let's be on our way. Fix this real quick.
Ranger! God, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
What?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known.
Okay, valid.
Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
Quick!
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Yeah, what was it?
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Oh.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes. I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed, I shall make it my task to...
Wait, did they just capture your ranger soul?
The voice. It calleth to me once more.
Oh, fuck. They're trying to shatter our souls, so we're useless. No! Not Ishtola too. Oh, Alisay's next.
I hear it too.
Oh, fuck. Oh, and there's us.
Only you. Only you.
No! Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
What gates is he talking about, man? Everybody's good? Nobody's flat on the floor, right?
No. No, this can't be happening!
Frick! Well, that's out the window.
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
We really got to get to the bottom of this. I didn't even realize you emoted on me. I didn't know we did the fist bump. Forgive me. That was an unseemly display. It happened before your very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. We have borne the two of them to a private chamber. But tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo? I'm afraid so, though given the circumstances it would seem best to observe them all together. I will send word to Lys that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails your comrades and how it may be cured. Thus we will ruse them no matter what. That we will, Hori. That we will. But first things first, our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa Lominsa. He's been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Alrighty then. To Maelstrom. Okay, so it's at the top there. I see. To Limsa. I hope there's no naked men in the plaza. Going in blind. Ah, there's naked men on the plaza. We're just gonna look this way. Hurry, get out of here. How did I know they were gonna be there? As you've probably guessed, it's Gabu we've come to see. The private here will bring him out to us. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can. And after what befell our friends, I was taken by the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain. Alrighty then.
Here he is, my lady.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I remember this guy. He's been in a trance ever since his parents got killed. Not speaking. I remember that.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet.
Yeah, dude. What happened to him was sad. Right in front of his
I
eyes.
know. With the three of us like this,
Parents just dead.
does it not remind
To a
you
crooked
of that
king.
light? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now.
Snoozing back here.
I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear.
You don't have to bear this burden alone. I'm right here with you, Alice.
No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Now let's go save our friends.
Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Me, Alice, and Lise. I don't know if Alfie's okay. Let's return to the Rising Stones and take it from there. Yeah. Thanks again for agreeing to come. It meant a lot to me. Alrighty. That's a pretty cool outfit. I like that hat. Yeah, he's off in Neverland somewhere. Mark the Revenant's Toll. That's a pretty sight. Wait. What the heck? Tim! Alright, into the Rising Stones. Yeah, I was like, wait, when did you do that? I was in a cutscene. I didn't even see you over there. I did some thinking on the way back, and I think Hori is right. We need to seek out outside help. Ordinarily, we would turn to our own experts on such matters, but they are both among the stricken. I will begin by reaching out to the myriad guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, Grandfather and Minfilia had a wealth of connections between them, and I mean to explore those avenues too. We'll find a way to save everyone, mark my words. Much and more has happened in recent days. Some of it for the good, some not so. But all around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alfino, to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire, they march on in the face of great adversity. Bearing heavy burdens, everyone is playing their part, and so must I. You have your own part to play, I know, and it's bigger than most, so I won't keep you. Just promise that you'll visit from time to time, and I promise I'll have good tidings to share with you when you do. Nice. Was this more tea in the palace?
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your Radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me?
Does his father know?
Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my
Can't really see what's in his hand there.
I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate?
Because that's Cap. That's why. You can't slay me, bro. I'm unslayable.
Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave. Father.
He even called him father. We don't even know if this is really him.
I should be the one to sigh.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then thanks to La Hebrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus
Who the fuck's
was
this guy?
ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
Who the fuck's this guy?
Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson,
Huh?
let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms.
Grandson. He don't look that old.
You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal.
What's this guy on about?
That is why this empire exists.
Solus Zos
Why I
Galvus.
built it. Oh dear. Have I touched a nerve?
The fuck?
You always were
Built
an easy
it.
one to read. I pity you, I do. As they
I love this
say,
guy. I've
ignorance
never. I
is
don't know this guy.
bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things
He said grandson, so is he the grandfather?
The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the empire solely for the purpose
The founding
of
father was an
sowing the
Ascian.
seeds of
He created the
chaos.
empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Holy crap, that's crazy. I had to read that.
Don't
I had to
take it
read that to believe
personally.
it.
I merely do my duty.
So he's an Ascian.
To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power. And there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
What the shit? He just shot him.
You
Look at that
fiends
face,
are
bro.
overfond of your own voices.
That's crazy.
Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
What just happened? Oh.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine.
That's right, Ascians can't die like that.
Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you, pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Well, shit. Back to TT. Alrighty. Meanwhile, at a resistance encampment somewhere in the Empire. Okay. Yeah, he does. Seems Alfie's fine. What in the world? Same thing happened to them? Or what? He ain't got no pupils. She's wide-eyed. Dead. All dead. Yeah, I see no wounds nor any evidence of battle. Well, that's not good. Damn them. They finally used it. Finally used what? The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Girabanya, a gas, Black Rose. It was called, and to breathe it is to breathe your last. And that did this? I thought the project abandoned and its vile fruit destroyed, but naught else could have wrought such an atrocity. Fools, what do they hope to gain with this butchery? Can they not see that a rule won through terror will not endure? How many more provinces must they lose? It's getting pretty dark. That music's pretty dark. Nay, wait, this is not the work of men, but monsters, the Ascians. It cannot be a coincidence that their trail led us here. Their objective was never to rule, but to sow strife and discord. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of bringers of chaos. Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. We must find the Ascians and put an end to their plot. The music be lit. That was bumping. History of Violet. How many more are we at? What number are we at?
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid there's little in the way of good news. After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring.
Oh, another major patch? Damn! I thought I was at 95%.
They are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle. And Elfino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
Are you sure?
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Cryo! Hello!
Cryle! I did not think you well enough to
Ow!
travel.
It's very short, I see.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away.
Could be one of the
As
short
a fellow
patches. Yeah, that's what I'm
scion,
thinking.
Not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances. Yes, I should have thought of that.
Lucky.
Thank you for coming,
You
Cryle.
butthead.
We would
Don't
welcome
care.
your insight. And I should be happy to provide it. Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium? My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
They're mocking him? No way.
That particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know. But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly. Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault, but I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before. You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone. A certain someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh? Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll excuse me.
You can't trust me to be quiet? I'm like the quietest character in the story. Wine. I'll sit here. Give you some of that brandy. Top shelf, please. It's gonna be a long night. That was quick.
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Well, shit.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation. I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes?
Yeah. Kind of like when we're with
The
Hadulin.
ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place. Then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
Ooh.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy. Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
To Master Matoya. The old lady. Oh, I love Master Matoya, to be honest. Yeah, me too. She's hilarious. Her and Nishtola's dynamics cracks me up sometimes. Especially when we first met her. They couldn't have taken me there. How do I get there again? I gotta go to here, yep. Edelshire, that's right. Yep. Forgot there's no crystals outside of Edelshire. Oh, what am I doing? Mount. Yeah, I know. It's a pain. It's one of these directions. I think it's mostly this one though. And I'm pretty sure we have flight. Yep, straight ahead. A long way to go. But it won't take long. Soul searching. And we only got like 12 minutes left. I don't know if we'll get through all those quests today. Looks like we won't be finishing today. I was hoping we would. End of the world? No, end of the stream. Yeah, I stream 8:30 to 4 o'clock. Today I got a late start because I got some news. Am I in the right place? I think I gotta go this way. Down this way. And to the right. There she is. I did all the Alexander stuff. It was fun. I enjoyed the music too. It was great. I'd heard Master Matoya was something of a recluse, but this seems extreme still. I'll happily overlook her eccentricities if she agrees to help us. Yeah, and I was also told that the band that plays it, or they're at least a cover band, some sort, played the Alexander songs at a concert. I don't remember getting to watch the video though.
My piece again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist.
I'm taking some cool videos on the Discord. I gotta watch it.
Oh, I mistook you for young what's his name, but I see now. You're
Yes, the
sister.
primals.
Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Matoya. Easy on her, okay?
I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
We need your crystal's eye.
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
I hope this works.
And Stoller is one of the afflicted, is she?
Yes, she is, unfortunately.
Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
She truly cares for Ishtola. So sweet.
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell, and cast my senses out from
It's
there.
a sight to see, isn't it? Doom. Let's hope this doesn't go south on us. What happened?
What is it? Did you find them?
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
What's going on, dude? Fill me in.
How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could the ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods!
Uh-oh.
Their bodies are just husks. It's like the brood mother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question.
They say he's freaking
isn't
out.
it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way.
Uh-oh.
That was Lee's. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
What?
I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
What?
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Let's be off then.
Wait, is Maxima coming to tell us that Alfie's okay? What the hell?
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
That's got to do with something else.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
That's bad. That's real bad.
Is it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone wrong.
I could barely understand that one.
Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done.
Good thing I could read it.
One thing at a time.
She was like, I fear something has gone awry, but I could barely hear it. Alright. So that was the woman who tamed Y'shtola. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having the nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphino is back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has of grandfather. Tamed is kind of wild. I almost can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lise would have said, unless... there's no point speculating. Lise said she'd notify the guards of our coming. So we should head straight to the palace gate in Alamigan Quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphino's plight, and leave the search for our friends and lost souls to me. Okay. It's a little tough to hear, but yeah. She gonna dip off, or... Oh. Alright, Kryle's got that. And we have our own task. To the quarter. Can we get there in time? Alright. Yeah, I'm only at like 2 minutes. So we talk to him maybe? Knock this out and then we'll end it. Greetings, Scions. Commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? Yes.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events.
Just trying to comfort you, man. He said
Our
that
troubles
to tell
began
you that
not
there's
long
no
after we
reason you
departed
should
Dome.
worry.
While crossing the burn, we were fired
so
upon by
explosive.
the Emperor's personal guard
I love it.
and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians.
Okay.
This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn.
Yep, he's fine.
Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
Should be.
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
Oof, respect to the goat.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald,
all the better. Indeed, I agree.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Ruh-roh.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
They better not. Barely got our feet under ourselves.
But not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
Uh-oh, it's gonna be lit next stream.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time.
Oh shit, we'll probably get that all knocked out in the next stream.
Our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hier know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Rialto! Thank you for the follow, dog. I was wondering when you were gonna
We'll
show
send
some,
word when...
some of your support over to me. Appreciate it.
Untold sorrow.
You've been hanging out with us for so long.
Must be changed. Ahead looms calamity.
No!
Beyond becoming.
We're getting fucking taken over again.
Wide the gates.
You're all good. I forget a lot of things too. Everybody's good, right? Oh, thank God.
You heard it too. Well, at least we're both still standing.
Indeed.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord
Yeah, she was not affected at all. I wonder why. Alright, well, we're gonna end it there, okay? Because we're already at 4:04. If you weren't here earlier, my schedule will be changing from Thursday and Fridays being 8:30 to 1. They're gonna be 8:30 to 4 o'clock now that I don't work on those days. I work only on the weekends. She don't matter no more? Oh, don't say that. Lisa's awesome. Yeah, it's probably why. Because she quit the Scions. It's definitely why, I think. That or she doesn't have that thing that... I don't know. I don't know much about the marks that were on her. Or everybody else. I only know that they disappeared when he died. Glad you enjoyed it. I had so much fun with you guys. It's been a blast. I hope we continue to have fun as we progress through the story and stuff. But yeah, Thursday and Friday is gonna be 8:30 to 4 now instead of 8:30 to 1. But I'm not sure what we're gonna be playing tomorrow. I need to get into the final sum this week, so we'll see. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow or the next time we're on Final Fantasy or whatever. But I will catch you guys later. Have a good day.